Also here, as you look at the scenes of that plane, you just have to think of the crew and the passengers who are on board. Sara Nelson is joining me. She's the international president for the Association of Flight Attendants. And it's great to have you here because we know AFA crew members were actually working this flight. Have you been able to get in touch with them? Have they been able to get in touch with their families? What do we know about them so far?
Well, we're in touch with the crew, and what I can't really speculate much more or give much more information beyond that. But what we do know very well is that they performed their jobs perfectly today and went through extraordinary conditions to do that. Finding that hole, getting everyone out of the plane, a burning aircraft. There's only seconds to do that to make sure that everyone is safe. And they were doing their jobs perfectly. We're incredibly proud of them, but we need to get support around them now to be able to deal with this incident and recover from it.
Is everyone from the crew doing okay? Can you at least say that much?
Hey, listen, it's never a good day when you end up upside down trying to get out of a burning aircraft. But they are okay, and we are grateful for that, and we're in a position where we can recover from this.
I just want everyone to listen to what these flight attendants and the passengers were dealing with. Is you can hear as these attendants are guiding passengers off the plane. Listen to this video that one passenger took.
Give everything, drop it. Come on. Go take it down. Put that phone away. Go.
Holy. You're hearing them say, drop it, seeming to refer to luggage, and then later, don't take that phone, put it away. I mean, what are flight attendants trained to do in a moment like this one, which obviously they hope they don't encounter, but what is your first thing that you're supposed to do as a flight attendant?
Look, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find a safe way off the aircraft. So we're going to check to see if the scene is safe, if it's possible to get out of the aircraft as quickly as possible. They did that. They looked for that hole. They got helper passengers, instructed them to stay there and help other people off of the plane. They were giving all of those instructions, including leave your bag behind, don't fiddle with your phone, don't be distracted right now. Focus only on getting out of the plane and away from the plane to safety. So this is what they were doing. They were shouting their commands that they've been trained to shout, but they are also trained to look for that situational awareness consistently, because the last thing you want to do is send people off of the plane into an even more dangerous situation. They were looking at all of that, taking all of that in, giving people very clear instructions, and everyone got out today and can live to tell about it.
Obviously, every situation is different, but is there a certain time period that flight attendants are kind of instructed about when they are going through their training of this is the kind of most critical period if you do survive a crash landing like this?
Yes, well, we are trained that we need to get everyone off in 90 seconds, and that can be with exits that are blocked, about half of the exits. So that's a really challenging job. If you just think about deplaning an aircraft normally, when everything is in normal conditions, this aircraft obviously inverted, and they had to find those exits that were available. So it was a really pretty extraordinary set of conditions that they were working in, and we are trained that may be the case. We may be upside down, we may be in the dark, we may be in cold waters. These are all of the issues that we have to think through and are tested through in order to be trained to do this job and get everyone off safely.
Yeah, it's remarkable to see these scenes. Sara Nelson, please keep us updated and tell the crew we're grateful for their quick work today.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. Really appreciate that. We will share it with them, and we thank everyone's support and recognition of them.
Yeah, and much more to come as we are following these breaking details that are still coming out as of this hour. We're going to